If you were on a deserted island, who would eat who first?
Oh my God.
Welcome to Fly East. My name is Jessica, your host, and we're here at Greenbar Kitchen in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I have two special fly guests today. Please welcome Kareem and Sandy Virgo.
Hey. How you doing?
Thank you guys so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Of course. Thank you for having us.
I'm so excited. So this is the month of love, and so it felt only right to have a power couple like Sandy and Kareem here. So Kareem is an alpha man. He's a mega talented and mastermind behind Reem Photography. I definitely feel like you can do it all, but you definitely have an eye for encapsulating the love between two people and really capturing when someone is, you know, kind of leveling up to another accomplishment in their life. And so I really admire that, and I'm excited to talk all about that. So we all know behind every good man is a greater woman. And
Amen.
And you're definitely married to one of the best. Sandy is an FAU alum. She is highly educated, master's toting. She's a proud member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. So we got some Greek love going on here.
Yep.
A little bit.
It was my first time interviewing two people at once. So before we start officially, we're gonna do a little foodie newlywed game. Because these are newlyweds. Well, how long have you guys been married now?
Almost 2 years.
All right, so basically I'm going to ask you both a question, but you're going to answer for Kareem, and Kareem will answer for you. Okay? You got it? Okay. All right, so the first foodie question is, what was the first meal your spouse cooked for you? You can start.
Oof. I cooked her...
No.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
you have to say
Wow, sorry. Okay.
what Sandy cooked for you, and Sandy would say what she...
Sandy cooked.
Yes, what you cooked for her. And we'll see if you got it right.
Right. I think the first thing Sandy cooked for me was... It was
You can't ask her.
It was, no, I'm not asking. Sorry. Rhetorical question. It was Haitian food.
Anything specific?
It was the what do you call it? The white rice.
Dairy blanc.
Dairy blanc.
Okay.
And
Sandy's like, okay, but did he get that right?
I'm not.
yeah, it was Haitian food.
I think, yes, I definitely think it was Haitian food, but I think it was Dijon.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it was Dijon.
Yeah, it might have been.
And it was salmon.
Might be some salmon in there.
Yeah. It
So
was
you
not
went from chicken.
Some salmon in there.
Yeah.
Might be some salmon.
Okay, so Sandy,
Right.
what was the first meal that Kareem cooked for you?
So Kareem has actually never cooked me like a full course meal.
Okay.
But he's really, really amazing at making me smoothies and juices all the time.
Okay.
I made some chicken
You made chicken?
and some salmon.
Well, you made it for yourself, and, then
And
I
she was
I
a
came-
byproduct
Yeah,
of your
yeah, right.
cooking?
I was a byproduct of your chicken.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to try this out? I made some chicken.
Exactly. But
Okay.
like, you know, he'll help me in the kitchen. He'll saute some broccoli.
That's cute.
He'll
So you're like the sous chef?
Right.
Okay. All right, so the next question is, what is your spouse's favorite junk food?
So who goes first?
I mean,
All right, Kareem, you can go first. She said there's a few.
Not really. I'm not a food.
Yeah, not really. Yeah. Oreos. Back in the day.
Yeah. Well, Oreos are vegan. FYI. I just want y'all to know that cream is not dairy.
I didn't even know that.
It's true.
Yeah,
Well known
vegan.
fact. I was vegan for a couple years, so I know
So
all the
Oreos
junk.
I heard of
food
some-
is
So the
vegan.
cream
The
is-
cream is not really
It's not dairy.
dairy.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know what it is. I won't bust y'all bubble. It still sounds good. It tastes good.
But is it not still considered junk food?
No, it's just junk
okay,
food. It's junk
okay.
food, but I'm just saying it's a vegan junk food, if need be.
So
Yeah.
what do I like to bend on when it's?
Sandy's like, you did not get it right. So,
Oreos.
Okay.
what was the right answer?
Back in the day.
So I'm not like a big what is it? Like junk food? Like
Yeah.
I don't really like chips and
She
like
loves her avocado toast, but that, I don't really.
I don't know. I'm such a millennial.
Well, that's
Yeah.
good. So basically, you eat more clean than not. So it's
Right.
kind of hard
Yeah,
to
but
pinpoint
I
a junk food.
love rice. I
Right.
love.
So that's like your comfort.
Yeah, like my
That's
comfort
that's
food
her
is
life.
Your
carbs.
go-to.
Like,
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah.
carbs.
Me too.
Yeah.
It's bad. It's
Me too.
bad.
And we're gonna have a lot of carbs today,
Yeah.
y'all. Oh Lord.
Yeah.
All right. So what is Kareem's favorite junk food?
So Kareem is I wouldn't say. So he used to like.
I'm actually interested in what she's about to
Alright, so Haagen-Dazs, caramel,
Yeah.
caramel cone ice
The ice
cream.
cream?
Oh,
Yes,
that's so random.
he like loves that.
It was delicious.
He loves cereal. Loves
Yeah.
cereal. So
I'm a
even
cereal connoisseur, too.
though
Yeah.
like now we've like changed our diet
Yeah.
a lot, so
Right.
he'll have like Cascadian Farm,
Yeah.
vegan cereal
I try to find,
with
like,
almond
replacements.
milk.
Yeah.
They have like a cinnamon toast crunch kind of.
They do.
Yeah.
Yes, I've
They
had
do.
Yeah,
that.
anything cinnamon toast crunch, anything
Right.
like
Right.
what else? You like chips?
Chips.
Right now he's eating his thing is pita chips and hummus. Like he'll
Oh,
eat
that's
it
a
all
good
throughout
combo.
the night.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
pretty good.
I mean, the whole bag is probably like.
Yeah, like that's,
Yeah,
that's
no,
not
yeah.
like he'll
Yeah.
find something that he likes that's like healthy,
And then
but,
go hard on
you can't
it.
Go,
Right,
like you
right,
can't stop
right.
him.
You still have to eat
Middle
it
of
in
the night, you
moderation.
just hear
the
him crunch
crunch,
it.
the crunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You still have to eat it in moderation. So I'm still learning.
So I feel like I already might know this answer, but who would win in an eating contest?
Oh, me for sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. yeah.
So funny thing, you'll probably see that today.
yeah,
When
yeah,
it
for
comes
sure.
to eating, I like to organize my food.
Yep.
Okay.
So I want my first bite and my last bite to be equal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I can't just like finish the protein.
Right. I'm actually
finish-
very
Right.
envious of how.
Yeah,
Sandy
he'll go
eats.
in, and I'm
Yeah.
like,
I
wait,
just
your
eat.
fries are gonna be by itself.
No, you kind of have to. You gotta like space it out. Like I get you because at the end, I want to
Yeah.
make sure that my last bite is just as satisfying as that
Yeah.
first one. So that makes
You
sense.
guys are. Good
I'm
at
kind of like that too,
But
and I
he'll-
layer.
He'll be like, how did you get the last bite to
I'm
be
like,
so
how do you
perfect?
have this
I'm like,
so perfectly?
I don't know.
Okay,
It's
so we'll be
just-
watching Sandy to see how good this last bite ends up. All right, so our last foodie question. If you were on a deserted island, who would eat who first?
Oh my god. Who would eat who first?
Yes, I need to know.
Kareem for sure.
Kareem will eat you
Yeah,
first?
because
Hey,
he's
that
the
was a
type
trick
of person. He's the type of person like if
When I
it's
get hungry, I get a little annoying.
He gets
Yeah.
very hangry,
Hangry,
and he's like,
yes.
I'm starving. I'm in starvation. I'm like,
So basically, you wouldn't make it long,
No.
because
I mean, I might just take like a finger or something.
like
Not the
I
whole
could fast. I
body,
could like
Yeah.
not.
you know, munch on.
But like
A
when
little
it's time for me to
discipline.
eat, I eat. But
Yeah.
like I could last longer with no food.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. You can fast.
you can fast.
Yeah.
He's like, I cannot. All right, well, that was good. See, that was easy. That wasn't that bad. You guys did really well. That was awesome. Okay, so we've already ordered. So here at Greenbar Kitchen, it is a vegan restaurant. And so everything on the menu is vegan, from the burgers to the chicken, the cheese, even the sauces, which makes sense. We've already discovered that. And our lovely couple here actually practice a plant-based diet. So this was a perfect location for us
It
to
really was.
enjoy some flat eats. I ordered the JBK burger that comes with a plant-based patty, grilled onions, what else? Tomato, lettuce, and a barbecue sauce with sweet potato fries. Sandy, Kareem, what did y'all get?
I got the avocado toast, which is my favorite. I eat avocado toast every day. A glass noodle bowl with bok choy, broccoli, a lot of veggies, mushrooms with sweet potato fries, and my protein smoothie. It's a lot.
This is a healthy-ish flat eat.
It's a lot. It's a very heavy.
But it's vegan, so it's healthy. It's whatever. It's fine. So Kareem already took a bite.
I did.
So
I did.
how is
It's really
what did
good.
you get, first of all?
It's a coconut veggie burger.
Yes.
So it has lettuce, tomatoes, looks like some peppers in there.
And that first bite was legit. It was
It was
good.
legit.
All right.
It was
This
So
burger
Sandy, you
actually
should-
won an award.
Yeah, one of the
Oh
awards.
yeah, they
Yeah.
did say that on the sign, and
Right.
I went against the grain and didn't get the award winning.
You trying to be trying to be different.
I'm a little different, you know. But you know, we gotta catch up now, Sandy. So let's have our first bites, which I've been waiting on because Lord knows I'm hungry.
Yes.
It's the same difference.
I want to know how that avocado toast especially if you eat it every day, so you know. How is it?
It's good. They make a cashew truffle type sauce that's on it. That's very, very good. No, this is really good.
I don't know the easiest way to eat a burger. I'm already having sauces all in my hand.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Okay, so Kareem, tell me, what got you started in photography? Like, what's the story behind the lens?
I always had an interest in art itself, and I think it stemmed from that. So when I got to college at FAU, I don't know, I just always had an interest in photography, like taking pictures and just making moments still.
Yeah.
So when a good friend of mine, Frank, had me tag along with him for a photo shoot for organization at FAU, I just fell in love with it. And then really ever since I just started.
The rest was history.
Yeah, I just started doing a whole bunch of shoots, all kinds of shoots.
Yeah.
Graduations, maternities, family, what have you. And then I said, you know what? I can make this a thing.
Really make this happen.
Yeah. So I got
Well, I know you were an accountant before, right? Or in
Yes.
accounting before?
Yeah, I was actually studying accounting at FAU.
Oh, okay.
Graduated in accounting.
So that's a big difference.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, huge difference.
Yeah.
But it actually helped out with the business side of the
just having that background beforehand.
Yeah. So.
And
it's cool.
Sandy, I know that you've been working in, well, last we saw each other, it's been a while. Me and Sandy go way back.
Way back.
But, you know, I know you were working kind of in the corporate world and human resources and all these different things. So how is it for you going from that to like flexing your own creative mind working with your husband?
So before I got my degrees, I worked
You heard
with my
that? She
mom.
said degrees.
My degrees.
Okay.
I worked hard for those degrees.
Yeah.
My mom had a cleaning service, so she used to, clean homes and things like that. So
Yeah.
I always had this vision, or I kept saying it. Oh, I'm gonna get my bachelor's and my master's in business, so I could further my mother's cleaning service.
Right.
So that actually came into fruition. So I worked in corporate America for a little bit. I was an HR manager. Started off with health administration, so that's where we worked together in the hospital.
Shout out to West Boca.
Yes. And so I want to say with that experience, they definitely helped me with my cleaning service, and so that's what I actually do most of my time.
Yeah.
And then I work with Kareem on the other side of it.
Yeah.
So
how is it for you, like watching him in his element, working and kind of assisting him through the different events?
Oh, it's amazing. He definitely, anything that he puts his hands on, like he wants to make sure that he does it fully. Like no half step in. He's very, very, very serious about his craft, about anything, honestly. Even when I met him, like he just always was someone that wanted to be the best at whatever it was that he did. So when he actually got his hands into photography and actually is doing it, and people actually see how good he is with it too, like his vision for his couples, and like people actually love it. He was like, okay, all right, I think I could do this for real. So it's been a little bit of a journey, but he actually decided to go full time the year we got married, like a few months before.
Halfway through the wedding planning.
Halfway through the wedding
that's
planning.
a big step to make, especially with such a big life change about to occur, and then for you to be like, all right, I'm gonna jump out the window on this one.
No direct deposit. No direct deposit.
Like, how we gonna?
Like, what we gonna do?
I kept my job until
Yeah.
I got married, so I left right after, and then we were like, let's do this. Like, just the way we work really hard in some of the companies that we worked for before. We could do this. We could do this full time. So
you just
ever since then, we just believed in ourselves. Honestly, if it was up to me, I'm not gonna lie, like, he gives me that push. Like, he's the type of person, like, I can be a little bit hesitant. I'm like, what if people don't like it? What if it's like, but I'm that type of person. But I'm actually very vocal too. Even though
Yeah.
I'm vocal, I still have a lot of
like
hesitation.
reservation when
Yeah.
it comes to certain
Right.
things. Of course, 'cause
But
you're probably a
him-
little bit more cautious when it
Yeah.
comes to
Right.
like
He's
the
not
grand
though.
scheme.
Right.
He's not.
No.
I'm naturally an introvert though.
Are you?
Oh yeah, naturally. Like when I'm in my space, like I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm good right here, alone,
Yeah.
doing my thing in the room. But
Well, what does it feel for you though to gain like the input and insight from Sandy? Like, you know, because some people, especially working with their spouses, can be crazy.
challenge,
right?
Yeah. Oh no, it's
It's like
everything.
you're already married, but then working with each other in that element, I'm sure it adds another layer of like pressure. But
Yeah.
how is it for you working with your wife and listening to her input and kind of playing off of her ideas as well, you know,
Right.
to like reach your vision?
Right. I think it's everything. To be honest, I don't think we'd be anywhere near where we are right now without Sandy at all. I think she's and I don't even think she fully understands
Yeah.
how much of a impact she's had on everything. You know, so you're pretty cool.
I honestly just have fun. Like I have
Yeah.
fun
Yeah.
working
Yeah.
with him, which is what I find really amazing about what we do.
Yeah.
Is that we have fun. Like
Yeah.
all the couples we meet, like they gravitate towards us and vice versa, and we have fun.
Yeah.
We get the job done,
Yeah.
and I mean, I don't know if you follow my story sometimes.
I
like,
do. You guys look like y'all having more fun than the guests at the weddings.
Little do they know.
But you're also
it's a
working
lot
so
going on.
hard, yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
probably why, because we work really hard, and then it's like, whoo, now
Yeah.
it's because usually when you
Yeah.
get to the reception part of weddings, it's like, all right, we
Yeah.
got to do the
Right,
hard
right,
part.
right.
But
But I think
Yeah.
that's also like the good thing of following your passions, because even though of course there's a lot of work that goes into it, a lot of
Yeah.
sacrifice that you
Yep.
guys went through, but at the end of the day it's like it's something that you both really connect to, you love,
Yeah.
and so that shows in your work. Because I mean your photographs are like, they're breathtaking. I'm like, can somebody marry me so I can just call?
Somebody's like, can you shoot my funeral? I was like, not dead.
like, I don't know if I'm gonna find a man, but
I'm like,
please
you know what?
meet me at my funeral.
Got you
I
for the
mean,
funeral.
no, because you can tell, like I was saying earlier, the way that your eye, you know, anyone can pick up a camera. We all do at this point, and
Right.
socially, everybody has a camera. Everybody thinks they're mini
Right.
photographers. I
Right,
do
right,
as well
right.
sometimes, you
You
know.
that's the age.
But at the same time, it's like you truly have a gift because visually what people are looking at, it tells a story, you know, and I feel like that's what people get, or that's what I get at
Yeah.
least when I like
Yeah,
see your photos.
I'm happy that you say that, because that's kind of our brand. That's what we want our brand to be.
Yeah.
We want people to feel our couples. Like we want when we share who we shoot.
Right.
We want you to feel like, oh wow, like I want to kind of get to know them.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
to see what they're
To
about.
learn their story.
Yeah, because you know it's easy to just say, you know, hold hands and look straight.
Right.
You know, as long as you look good, that's a cool shot. You know.
Oh, but have you ever shot a couple that didn't
made it
evoke
look tough?
that like chemistry?
Oh.
You know, like have you ever have to like pull that out of someone, or like you know?
You know, some couples are more, you know, relaxed in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Some aren't. So you kind of gotta, you know, crack a few jokes here and
Yeah,
there, make
to
them
help
feel
them relax.
comfortable. Usually, by the time the shoot is over,
Yeah,
they're like,
they're
listen,
okay.
Yeah. Like even
I
the
feel like
most-
I would be judging them. Like I'd be like, ooh, I don't know if y'all ready for this.
You gotta have patience. For
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. You gotta be very patient.
You
Because
do meet people who, you know, because going through a wedding, we know how stressful it can be. Like, I remember the day of our engagement shoot, he forgot something. Like, he didn't have his whole fit together. And I was livid. Like, I was so upset.
I was like, bro, it's not a big deal.
But you know, for women, it's
Yeah.
like every detail has
I'm
to be.
like, to even get through smiling sometimes, I was like, but you forgot the,
Yeah.
we talked
I'm
about
trying to think,
this.
what did I forget?
Right.
Was
So,
it
you
my
know-
belt? No. It wasn't my belt.
You forgot your belt and you forgot something else. I forgot
So
what it
you
was.
can relate to that when
Yeah.
you see a couple and something is like going
Yeah.
off. You're
So I'm
like,
you know what?
okay.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, well, we, you know, a lot of things like we pray to God. Like we say, God, bring us people that actually, that you want us to capture their love. Like anybody could reach out and say, oh, we want you to do our wedding.
Right.
But like, not everybody is for you.
Right.
And we don't know what kind of couples we're gonna meet until we meet them. You know, we're gonna shoot until we meet them. So we ask, literally, we say, God, please send us someone that you know that we can capture
Yeah.
their love through not only our lens but through your lens.
Right.
Because we want to give him glory. So.
What has been like the most challenging thing, or what is one of the most challenging things when you guys are shooting?
Like weddings or?
I guess it's just in general, yeah.
Challenging? I wouldn't say like too difficult, but it's just kind of figuring out like the couple itself. You know, like how far are they willing to go with the shoot?
Yeah.
And, you know, what's something that they might not like, or some poses that they.
How do you come up with ideas for their shoots, or is it is it a collaborative thing?
Most of the time, it's a collaborative thing. Like we get on the call,
Yeah.
or via email. We'll just go back and forth. Like, okay, what do you like to do?
Right.
You know, what do you like to wear? Blase, blase.
Right.
And how adventurous are you? Like, are you willing to do this, and this? And then that tells me, okay, we'll go here or here. Or a lot of times, the couples already have
An idea of what they want, yeah.
Yeah, they're like, yo,
I
wanna
need
do
this.
I want to be on the plane.
I want Bonnie and Clyde.
Right. My jet's flying. I don't care. Like, just make it happen. Yeah, that's probably the most like difficult thing. Is kind of coordinating the shoot itself.
Yeah.
Like to put together the idea to make it.
Who's harder to deal with, the bride or the groom
Oh, the bride.
at the wedding?
Oh yeah. Most of the time.
Yeah.
I've had a few groomzillas though. I've had a few. Very, very rare. But yeah, most of the time it's the bride.
Really?
At the point where
Sammy's like, yeah.
there's a one point in the wedding where the bride is on like high panic mode when it's when it's time to put on the dress. They're like, yo.
That's usually the time where
that's
it's
when they're
like chaos.
okay, it's getting real.
Yeah.
Because prior to, you're pretty relaxed.
Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, you know, do whatever you want, take pictures of anything.
Then they're like, get out of my way.
As soon as the dress is on, we gotta go. It's 5. I'm like, okay, relax. You still got 100 more pictures to take. Because,
Right.
Yeah. So definitely the bride.
So I know that you capture, various clientele, but how is it for you capturing Black love the way that you do? Because, I'll just say, like, when I see your photos and seeing the different engagement pictures, and just recently you guys did Ace Hood, and I don't want to mess up his wife's name, Sheila. Just like capturing those moments, like, as a Black woman, of course, it just makes you feel a sense of pride of watching that type of visual come out and alive into your own like space, So how is it for you guys, like as a married couple, as a Black married couple, like capturing that type of love?
You want to go first, sir?
I think it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I think Black love in general is beautiful, and because there's so much statistics with marriages in the Black community, just to see that we are getting married, we're choosing us, and it's beautiful. Like there's something about it, like only when you get to witness it, it's just like wow.
Yeah.
Like I just can't wait to see how much further this goes,
Yeah.
For our kids to see it, our kids to see it, because sometimes we don't really get to see that love, even in our own household.
Yeah.
And I feel like something is changing, and it's beautiful that all this love is being captured.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sometimes there's some images that I think sometimes you get tagged in of like old pictures, like back in the 20s, 30s, and it's like, wow, that's beautiful, and like that's gonna keep going and going. So I love that we're a part of this movement, whatever movement it is.
To your point, I think it's just inspiring. I think it's inspiring for other people to see it.
Right.
So like when we're sharing all this content, it makes people feel, oh wow, like love is out there.
Love is out there.
Black love is out there.
Yeah, I think especially in our culture, it's like there's a bad misconception that we're not getting married, that people are not in committed relationships, that that men are not excited to propose to women, and I feel like your images definitely capture that excitement, and like you said, the inspiration because most girls think about, if they don't think about their wedding in its entirety, they think of at least their proposal.
Oh yeah.
And so,
they already got it.
If nothing else,
Yeah.
And so to see these visuals, like I said, of just people just coming up with creative ways, and for you to capture that, it's just like, I don't know. I love it. I love watching.
Even the little details, like I've noticed, like we are part of our couple's lives sometimes, so we know like if they're going to counseling, if they're doing this, like they're actually it's not only about like the wedding,
Right.
like it's their marriage, and you can see that. Even though like, okay, you know, we're getting married, I take these pictures or blah blah blah, but like with a lot of couples that we're noticing, it's just we feel like, okay, this is gonna last. It's
Right.
like they really truly love each other. They're gonna make that effort to make this work.
Right.
You know?
We legit become friends.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
a lot of our couples, we've gone on double dates with.
Aw.
we
No,
shot,
we love them. We love
or we
them.
shot like from their graduation, engagement, wedding.
Right, so you've been to every
Maternity.
milestone,
Yes,
so
Right,
it's like,
right,
yeah,
right.
you're a part of that family.
Like literally, I would say like most of our friends now are actually our clients.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
it's
Oh,
pretty
that's
cool.
really sweet.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's not like okay, did you shoot by?
Well, I think that helps because it's like sometimes when people feel like if something is too much of a business transaction,
Right.
then that's when people become even more
Yeah,
tense. You
yeah.
know, you're not
Feel
going
like
to
a number.
capture.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
someone's like, all right, let's go. Like, I'm ready.
Right,
You know, it's
right,
like,
Yep.
I want to feel happy. I don't want
I want to feel appreciated.
I'm gonna give a good example. So one of our clients, they live in North Carolina now. They got married in New
Oh, yeah.
York.
Mhm.
No, I forgot where they got married. They got married in North Carolina.
They got the engagement shoot was in New York.
The engagement shoot was in New York, so we flew to New York and did their shoot. Now they live in North Carolina. They just announced their pregnancy, and we're like, we gotta do the pictures.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like
First thing that came to mind.
not even waiting on them to say, oh, here, what are your packages? No, we're
Yeah,
coming.
like, we're reaching out.
We're reaching out.
Yeah.
Like, we are family. This is
Right.
our little niece or
Aw.
nephew. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's just, we're so happy for them, and we want to be a part of their lives, and it's like, we want to capture that.
So you
I
said
love it.
earlier about how when Kareem decided to really fulfill this dream full time,
Yep.
how, you know, especially right before your wedding.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that was like really stressful, but what do you feel like, or why do you feel like it's so important to support your spouse when, you know, these dreams come about and you want to like see something go into fruition? Like, why do you feel like that's so important in a marriage or in a relationship?
Because at the end of the day, when you especially when you're going into a marriage, you know, the first person you can turn to, one, God, but the other your
Yes,
spouse.
God.
You know, and if your spouse isn't on board, then
Yeah.
I don't know how discouraging
Yeah.
or it can get. You know what I mean?
Right.
So when your spouse is on board for your vision, it makes you feel so much better about it.
Yeah.
Like me quitting my job didn't feel. At first, I was like, you know,
Right.
I was kind of dragging it along. Like,
Right.
should I do this? Should I do this? But Sandy was all for it the whole time.
Yeah.
She was like, look, like you're at work editing your website. Like this
That's
is
true.
not for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Answering the
saying?
clients.
Yeah,
like,
answering
Right.
clients, and it's not fair to the company I'm working
Yeah.
for.
Right.
You know, they want somebody who's
100% into
100%.
them. Right.
I was not 100%.
Right.
I was like 60. Yeah.
Not
They're like, Green,
60.
you good? I'm like, yeah.
Not even.
So yeah, to your point, it's crucial because I can see how a lot of people end up just not pursuing their passion
Right.
because they feel like someone else,
Yeah.
especially their spouse, doesn't support
Doesn't
it.
share that vision. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever you hear about like anyone trying to pursue something and like make the sacrifices that it takes to really follow their dreams, that support is such a necessary like part of it,
Yeah.
you know. And it's like,
so important.
I mean, once you have an idea, of course, the first person you're gonna go to are your loved ones and be like, hey, what do you think
Yep.
about this? What do you think
Yeah.
about that?
Yep.
So, like you said, if your spouse is like, what?
Like, how we gonna make money? I'm like, why you working? Like,
Yeah.
Then
just the game plan.
it's like you're gonna be shut down before you can even
Yeah.
see anything
Yeah.
come into
Right.
fruition. You know what I'm saying? Where, as you know, God forbid it didn't work out, which obviously that would have never happened.
Yeah.
At least you had the support to say, you know what, I'm just gonna jump out the window and
And
go
I
out
think
there.
Right.
we trust each other. Like,
Yeah.
we trust each other's vision. Like, I know he's a hard worker.
Yeah.
I've known that from the beginning. So even if he failed, it would be because, like, okay, this probably wasn't really meant for you.
Right.
Right.
So there was nothing in me that made me hesitate. I was just trying to get the deposits.
Right.
What
Daddy's like, get me the
She's like, yo,
deposit.
I ain't seen that one.
I was like, okay, can you do this amount of shoots like per month times, like, you know, that's
Right.
your minimum.
Right.
She was like, you better get it in if you're not.
But you
working
can
on
tell
work.
that fuel because even on social media, like I follow your page on Facebook as well.
Mhm.
And I remember when you first created the Facebook page, you know, and it sends you the low, like this page, whatever.
Yeah.
And I feel like the momentum that happened, it was like, 1 minute you see one picture, two pictures,
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, that was nice, all right.
Okay,
And then you were like on it, like, okay, shoot after shoot after shoot after shoot. Or even if it was the same shoot, it's like, I'm gonna put all this content out here so you can see this is not a game, you know?
Right.
And that's so important.
No, yeah, that was the goal, pretty much. I was like, you know what? That's literally what I told my wife. I'm like, you know what? I want people to see how hard we work. Yeah. Like, I want people to see it. So I said, look, let's just get content out there.
And you can see it. I'm telling you, literally, I could never forget that because I remember, like, you know, if people send you those pages to like all day long, right? Yeah. And I be trying to be, you know, supportive because Lord knows I need support, like you show, you know. Go plug, you know. But you know, sometimes you like it and then they disappear. You know, there's no real follow up behind what someone is doing, and I know it's hard. You know, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that like it's a failure for them. It's just it's hard to be consistent. You know, you might have a vision in your mind, but as far as like actually putting the work behind it, it's like a totally different, you know, ball game.
Yeah, in the social media age, you can get very discouraged. Oh, I post something and only got 8 likes or
No.
But did you ever feel like you were comparing yourself to maybe other photographers that were already out there, and like was that discouraging for you at times?
I think as a creator, we'd be lying if we say we don't compare our work to somebody else. You're always looking at somebody else.
Yeah. What's going on over there?
That was a nice post. All right, that was nice little work. I think it's just that. That's just human nature. We just compare ourselves to each other all the time, whether it's what we're wearing or what that person accomplished or so. So it's what you do with it. You can just be like, oh yeah, I'm so happy for you. That's great, but it's also, you know, a chance for you to kind of take notes. Like be like, okay, what's making this person so good at what they do? What's making this picture look so good? Kind of
learn from what the things that they are putting out there as well.
Instead of just going, you know, oh wow, so great, I wish that were me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like kind of see how they approach the game. So yeah, I always look at plenty of photographers for inspiration, ton of photographers. That's what kind of motivated me, because I don't look at it as, oh man, you know, I'll never get to that or whatever, because I just stay in my own lane. But at the same time, I use it as motivation. I'm like, okay, this man out here
your
working.
own fuel, you know,
so
you're like, I gotta be out here too.
Right.
Yeah.
I need to show somebody something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna switch gears just a little bit. As you guys can see, they have these beautiful merch on for the Greenest Mile. The Greenest Mile. No, it was meant to be. It was meant to be. The Greenest Mile is Sandy and Kareem's newest venture. So please explain to us everything about the Greenest Mile, what got you guys started, and you know, kind of the vision for the company.
So
Kareem's like, I'm eating, so Sandy, go ahead.
I know you guys are tired of seeing me eat, so let me take a little pause. So honestly, back in 2011, my mother was the one that pretty much got us, my family, into just knowing like plant-based living. You know, she dealt with a lot of health issues, from like pre-diabetic, high blood pressure, anxiety medication, and she was just always searching, always looking to heal herself or cure herself. So one day she found out about like there's people really out there not eating cooked food, not eating foods that, you know, processed. And she was just blown away, and she was like, I'm gonna try it. And being the only girl, the oldest, like I'm like, okay, Mom, I'm gonna support you.
I'll go with you.
So honestly, that's pretty much how it started. We started making smoothies, and one day we were like, okay, we can make this happen. You know what I mean? My youngest brother, he's the one that came up with the name, the Greenest Mile. Yep. And like I said, over the years we just always made smoothies, juices every day. Like that was never not an option for us. Right. Yeah. And then he came into my life, and
I think that's one of the reasons why I knew we were meant for each other, because like as soon as she made me try her first smoothie, I fell in love with it. Like literally.
Yeah, I think that was actually the first thing I made.
That you actually made for him?
Technically that's the first thing.
And honestly, I have not made a smoothie. Like, I have made a few, but like he's taken over.
You can make all the smoothies now.
Yeah.
He was like, you're the one that made me a smoothie. You can't make me. I'm like, but you make it better.
All the time.
You know what's so funny? Like a little sidebar story. So when I met Sandy, we worked at West Boca Medical Center together, working in registration. But when I met you, like I'll never forget, because I tell people this all the time. Like you're the one who put me on to the whole juicing. I forget what documentary you watched.
Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead.
Yes. and you were like telling everybody in the ER about it, and you were talking about the juicing plan and Joe's reboot. Yes, and that's why I was like, this was like,
I don't even remember.
This is serendipity. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was not like, this is not a, it's not a mistake that you've gotten to this point, because you actually were telling me about it, and at that point I was like, dang, like I'm really gonna look into this, you know? So then I started juicing. The guy I was dating at that time, I made him juice with me, child. I sure did. We did a whole 10-day juicing fast from Joe's reboot. And every time someone would ask me about it, I would send them that link based off what you had sent. Because I remember you sent like emails and all these different things.
Oh my God.
And
I have goosebumps thinking about that.
No, it's true, it's true. And you know, like to this day, I still go on like you know, Joe's be trying to hate now. They don't give you the thing for free, but get on Pinterest. I'm gonna give y'all the tea. Get on Pinterest and you can find the recipes. But I still go on there and I'll like go on the recipes and kind of make my juices when I want to like fast or detox for a few days, because after that I was vegan for 2 years. So then I was like, when I saw that you guys were doing this, I was like, oh,
makes too much
like this is perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
this is so fitting. And I love the title, the name of it, because I don't know if your brother got it from the Green Mile.
Yes, he did.
But
kind of. That's not what it means.
No, I know it's not. Listen, if you've never seen the Green Mile, it's about, you know, a jail. So it has nothing to do with it. But I really, you know, I felt like the name was catchy, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I like the Green Mile, because I'm a movie buff and all that crap. But no, like I really, everything kind of fit in my head, and I was like, oh my God, like from Sandy just talking about this, like you said, like from your own personal experience, you know what I'm saying? From just letting people know, like, listen, you can change your life just by what you eat. And it affected me as one person. So now that you guys created this venture, like just imagine how many people that you're gonna affect in the masses. So I'm really excited about this.
Thank you. Yeah, even you telling that story is like, it's been an up and down journey since like 2011.
We've been so hesitant.
Been doing it, and it's been like, honestly, like I've always had a love-hate relationship with food. Like, you know, being Caribbean, being young, always going out to eat, and like people like, oh, you're vegan, you're drinking only juices, like so my journey with with everything has been up and down. So this year we made the decision to become fully plant-based. You know, we want to be a voice. We want to live the way we know how we
lead by example.
Lead by example. So that makes me happy.
Yeah, that's good.
Because I was even going back in my emails, because I would send that email to
everybody.
So you had the.
I was like, this is what you eat.
It was like a whole template. She sent it to like a few of us in the ER, and I took it seriously. I took my behind right to Publix and was like, all right, celery,
You're gonna cheat. Here's what you can eat. Yeah, no, I pulled it up the other day. It's really
amazing.
Old.
Wow.
And
so, what do you guys envision in totality for the Greenest Mile? Like, what do you guys see for it?
Well, we just had our soft launch today. Today is I don't even know what today's date is.
17th.
17th.
The 17th.
17th of February. And we're just, because so many people have been asking us for it, we've been kind of doing little hints here and there, selling juices here and there, or giving out. We've been giving out lots of juices. We're like, okay, we're going to officially do it. But because we have such crazy work schedules, we want to do it where we can let the people know this is what it is, and then just go from there. You know, we want to have our own store. We want to franchise. Like, we have a lot of it. As you see, apparel. We want people to live this lifestyle. And it's like, not necessarily live this lifestyle, but implement healthy living. You know, we promote fruits and vegetables. That's what we feel that a lot is lacking in our community. Like, you know, you can eat a lot of like junk foods and like replace meat, but like we're missing lots of produce in our diet. So,
and there is such thing as unhealthy vegan. So let's get it like all the way real. The word vegan, for some reason, people just assume that means that you're just going to automatically lose 20 pounds as you say, oh, I'm vegan now, I don't eat meat. But like we discussed earlier, Oreos are vegan. And do I think you should eat Oreos every day? I don't think so. You know what I mean? Like even the meal that we're indulging in right now, this is like a treat, you know? But what you guys are saying is like implementing that, those vegetables and those fruits and like just things that feel good for the body so that you can feel good.
Exactly.
Makes you feel good.
Makes you feel good. Makes you feel really good.
I think like we have a huge vision for Greenest Mile. I think when at the end of the day, when people see like us or our logo or what have you, I just want them to think healthy. Like making conscious decisions about what you eat.
Right.
Yeah, changing the narrative. You know, a lot of people are afraid to even pick up a green juice, and it's like our green juices are bomb.
Yeah.
No, yeah, like, I can actually like
over.
I will confidently claim that. Like, our green juices are good.
Yeah. So
it makes you feel good.
Yeah. I mean, just looking at the pictures, I'm like, oh, that looks tasty. I'm telling you, the colors, I'm like, oh, okay. Because, you know, sometimes you see these little green juices and you're like, it's probably not something
it's an acquired taste.
Right.
You know, if you grew up just not drinking it, like, that's the last thing you want.
And like you said, growing up in a Caribbean household, it is like, every time I, like, made quinoa in my house, my mom was like, quinoa? Like, what is this, a zoodle? Like,
I know.
Like,
you mean dirt? What is it?
She's like, you're so funny. Like, what is
Go get your rice and beans.
You know?
That's what we're trying to change.
Right.
Like, people see something, like, people take the word healthy, I think they don't take it seriously enough.
Right.
Like, they take it as like a joke.
Yeah.
They say, oh, why are you so healthy?
They take it as a moment in time instead of just, like you said, like a lifestyle that will, like, be implemented.
Right.
Well, I'm excited. I'm excited about the Greenest Mile. I'm excited for that when I get engaged. Kareem is going to do my wedding and just shoot it all. You heard it first.
Yeah, we
I
got
just need the ring.
Oh, for sure.
That's it.
We got you. I'm bringing the whole thing.
We got you.
But no, thank you guys so much for being here with me. Oh, I have one last question. I was about to shut it down without my question.
Oh, yeah, your question.
What makes y'all so fly?
I kind of thought about
so
it.
fly?
I kind of thought about it.
Kareem was like, I got it. I
was
got
like,
it.
there's no like, I don't think there's any like direct way you can like say it, but I think people really resonate with our spirit. I think people connect with us because at the end of the day, God knows where our heart is, and I think because of that, people really connect with it. I think people really connect with our vibe and our energy. It sounds kind of cliche, but I think that's what has been a huge part of what's gotten us
this
to
far.
where we are now. Yeah, because it's not just like we're acting like salesmen.
Yeah.
We're just trying to get something out of you.
Right.
We're actually genuinely trying to help you.
Right.
And provide the best service possible to you. That's why we're going out. Like, that's why we've been up since 5 in the morning, handing out, personally delivering out juices today, because we really want you to try these out and feel good about it. So I think that's what makes us fly. That's
Would you agree, Sam?
I would definitely agree. I definitely think that we were we're a perfect fit for each other, and that we love each other. And not only that, like, it's just amazing to see, like, we were put together,
right?
And we're doing everything that we've always wanted to do.
Right.
Like, I've modeled for quite some time now. I'm like modeling and like helping brides, and I'm like,
you're like, okay.
You know, it's just. My mom thinks it's crazy. She's like, the way you guys fit, like, your lives, like this life you created for each other, is just working. It's beautiful, and I think that's what makes us fly.
Yeah.
That we get to really enjoy each other every single day. You know, he gets on my nerves.
Oh, for sure.
A lot, but I wouldn't do life with nobody else, like, for real. So.
And I think because of that, we want to use that to bless other people.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, because I think it'll be selfish of us to have gotten these fortunate things in our life to not now share, you know, like things we learned, or things we have with other people. So I think that's what we're doing right now. We've been so hesitant to start this. Like,
I know.
Like Sandy can tell you, like, I had that website
for a long time,
in craft for over a year. Yeah. And now I'm ready to like get it out.
And it's even more beautiful because you guys are doing it together, and so at least you know if you are gonna jump out and do something, and you know, just kind of like jump on the edge with a new idea, you have each other to like fall back on, and to like push the other if one is feeling a little hesitant or apprehensive about doing it. So
one's not motivated that day, the other one.
But that's good partnership. You know,
it is.
That's really good partnership, and it's inspiring, and it's really beautiful to see. So So now I can say thank you guys so much.
Thank you for having us.
For joining
much.
me
Thank you.
today. Thank you so much, Greenbar Kitchen, for having us and letting us go hard on all this
Oh my
vegan
gosh.
goodies.
Oh my gosh.
I'm digging so much.
I'll make sure to add all of Kareem and Sandy's information down in the description of this video. Make sure you guys like, follow, share, subscribe.
Now, like right now,
Like
right
right now.
Very important.
And catch us on the next episode of Fly Eats.